Okay, so we're back, and our sauce has been simmering for about 30 minutes or so, and it's nice and thick and chunky. This is not your classic bolognese, but it is a meat sauce, hamburger sauce, basically. And we're just going to take a little taste and see what we've got going. Very good. There's one secret ingredient nobody ever tells you about, and that's just regular plain old sugar. Probably about maybe that much. It's going to take the bite from the canned tomatoes down a notch, so it's not so tomatoey, but it's not going to turn it into Chef Boyardee. We'll let that stew for a minute, and then I'm going to chop up our fresh herbs because we're almost ready. Again, this is rosemary and thyme, and I'm just chopping it up. Oh, I can smell it. God, that smells good. This has to be a rough chop. It's not so bad to get chunks of this. Your fresh herbs will lose their flavor fairly rapidly in your sauce. And it may look like I'm cooking for an army, but realistically it's Saturday night and I'll be cooking for lunches next week. For myself and Spud. So, mix those in. It's still simmering. Let the flavors meld. We're going to taste it again in a second to make sure that we put in enough sugar. And I've got some boiling water here for our pasta. Now, I like to use thin spaghetti. I like regular spaghetti, and I love angel hair, but thin spaghetti just seems to be kind of a nice medium. So we're just going to throw that in there. We're just feeding 2 this evening. And that's probably too much because I always do too much. That's going to be the dinner. I'll show you the finished product when we're completely plated up and all done. And there we go. Dinner for 2 in about, I don't know, an hour. And then lunch for 17.